How's everybody doing tonight? That's great. Like you said, my name's Michael, and I'm from Texas. How many Texans are here in the audience tonight? That was great. It was very enthusiastic, but I'm not sure you heard the question, because typically when a question starts with how many, the answer is more of like a number. I guess that's the Texas Board of Education for you, huh? It must be hard getting directions from you guys. Be like, okay, so I take a right and then go how many blocks? Woo! Is that before or after the Panda Express? Panda Express is like the biggest lie in all of fast food. They don't serve panda, and they get really offended if you try and order it. That's false advertising in my book. That'd be like if Burger King didn't serve burgers, or if Taco Bell didn't serve tacos, or if Arby's served something good. Speaking of restaurants, I love going to restaurants. It's not that I love going to restaurants, I really just love not cooking. But the good side of this, the thing about the downside to restaurants is that you can't go to a restaurant by yourself. You never hear the hostess like, John, party of one. John, party of one. Because one's not a party. But my favorite restaurant right now is McDonald's. The thing that bugs me about McDonald's is that they only have skinny people in their commercials. And these people are like, I eat at McDonald's every day. I'm loving it. Have you seen Super Size Me people? You eat at McDonald's every day. You don't look like that. My favorite commercial on TV, though, is the Dos Equis commercials. You guys familiar with that? I actually had a dream the other night that I met the guy from those commercials, and it was the most interesting dream in the world. Enough about commercials. That's not why we watch TV. We watch TV for the game shows, right? At least I do. And I love game shows. But I've noticed that there's differences in etiquette for game shows. Like, if you're on The Price is Right and you're in the audience, it's okay to shout out the answer. But if you're in Jeopardy, it's not okay. And that's why Alex Trebek kicked me out of the studio. They say that the cats always land on their feet, right? I've heard this before, right? No one? Okay, that's what I thought so. That's not actually true. There was a scientific study done about this. They found that if cats didn't fall from high enough, they wouldn't be able to land on their feet because they couldn't turn themselves over. This was an actual study. The report said from the 1st to the 7th floor of the building, a cat didn't have enough time to turn itself over and land on its feet. But from the 8th to the 32nd floor of the building, they did have enough time. And you can see how this surprises me, because that means there was a group of scientists out there throwing cats off the 32nd floor of the building, and nobody said anything. I think at least one of them would have been like, hey, Pete, can we stop soon? I'm not really comfortable with this. Yeah, it's okay, we only bought 32 cats. So, I know this kind of goes without saying, but I'm single. And that goes without saying because we're at a singles activity, not for any other reason. I just want to make that clear. But I'm really trying to get out there, get into the dating game. But it's hard. And my friend Dave is just so good at it. And I was so jealous of Dave. I went up to Dave and I was like, Dave, I need to get some advice, some dating advice. And I was like, Michael, it's just as easy as this. Doctrine and Covenants, 121:45. I was like, what are you talking about, Dave? He's like, watch it. So he goes up to some girl he's never met before, walks right up to her and says, excuse me, are you virtue? Because you've been garnishing my thoughts unceasingly. And he got her number. I was like, Dave, man, that was incredible. I'm gonna go try this, Dave. So I go up to some other girl, but I'm a little more nervous than Dave. I'm just trying to remember. Doctrine and Covenants 121:45. And I'm just trying to go through it in my head. So I got up to this girl and I said, are you Charity? Because my bowels are full of you. So I went back to Dave and I was like, Dave, I blew it. It's like, it's okay. Pick up lines up for everyone. You just gotta play to your strengths. I was like, I don't know what my strengths are. He's like, what's a good characteristic about you? I said, well, I'm pretty good with kids. He's like, okay, you want to accentuate that. So I was like, all right, okay. So I'm going around campus trying to think of how I can show off that I'm good with kids. There's a lot of kids around campus, so I was thinking, if I see a stroller, I should like wave and stop that after the third mom slapped me. It wasn't a good idea. And I was like, Dave, I tried what you said. And he's like, okay, Michael, just be a little more subtle about it. So I was on Facebook. I was like, how can I show them I'm good with kids? And then I found this fan page. I was like, this fan page is perfect. The next thing I know, everyone has Michael likes little children show up on their newsfeed. Thanks, everyone. Great.